Hello and welcome to Jelly's Let's Play Football Manager Episode 2. Now, last time I got you to vote for who you wanted me to start off as, and you chose, Banfield of the Argentine Premier Division. Very interesting, we never managed there, I don't think. So, it will be an interesting challenge for sure. Transfers, I sort of targeted Argentines. I'll go into depth over them for you. Julio Cruz is a tall player who was on a free, paying quite a bit for him per week. It's only a year, so that should be okay. He's got quite good uh, abilities in the air due to his height. Heading 16, jumping 17, strength 15. So he's not going to be a pushover in the air, which is good for my tactic, which you shall see momentarily when I finish doing this. Free kick and penalties is taking as well. Another good component of this player, I think. Hopefully that will help us out in some situations which hopefully will arise as the season progresses. So that's him done. Marcelo Torres, he signed from, Azogwez, if that's how you say it, for £10,000. Azogwez are from Ecuador, and you may be thinking this guy's either bloody good at knowing Ecuadorian leagues and all that crap, to be honest. No, thank the scouts. As you can see, he's a central defender. I was hoping to be a defensive midfielder, or at least be versatile enough to be competent in that position. Sadly not, but look here, I've got him working on his defensive midfielder role, and also strength training. Because it was only 11, I was hoping if he was a defender or defensive midfielder, he'd be solid. So, yes. Look into him a bit better. Teamwork and work rate are good, which means he's 29. Hopefully that means a couple of years' time we'll start tutoring one or two of the players, which means those two components will mesh together, I guess you could say, to aid him to do so in a good manner. So my tactic, it's my own tactic. I don't really use other people's tactics anymore. I used to at the beginning of FM11, but I'll say no more. So, look here, it's called Barca 451 because I've recently had a Barcelona game, and it worked very well with them, which is why I've chosen it in a sort of similar league. Of course, they speak Spanish, I think, in Argentina, which is why I sort of thought maybe they speak the same language, maybe they play the same football. No, it's a stupid idea, but who knows? I'll go for each role. He's a wing back either side. I like wing backs because they sort of bomb down the wings and cross into the box, which is good, as I said earlier. But Julio Cruz is a target man, and if you look at my team instructions, I've got it aiming to his head, which of course is very useful considering he's tall. I've got a central defender playing as a stopper and a limited defender. So what will really happen is this limited defender will probably play in this sort of slot here rather than up here, because of course he's limited. So because I don't want my centre backs bombing forwards as the wing backs tend to do. So they provide me with good cover, as is the anchorman playing in defensive midfield. He'll probably play around about there. So yes, but as I found out with Barcelona, it's quite a nasty position really, defensive midfield, because I really like it, but if you think how many good defensive midfielders are there out there? I mean, not good, world class. I can't think of many. So, if you can actually, it's a good idea, why don't you comment saying who you think the best defensive midfielder in the world is on the YouTube, please, not forums again, as some of you had difficulty doing last time. Central midfielder, he's playing as an advanced playmaker, so you'll see him probably playing about there, actually there, because as you'll see, this guy here is playing a ball-winning midfielder and defensive, so he'll be playing probably on the centre line. Out wide we have 2 inside forwards, so really they should be playing around about there, but as you can see, maybe very slightly there are faint outlines of where you can see the positions are able to be. You know, you're not able to actually have it so that you can play anywhere on the pitch, sort of as you would be able to in real life. So the tactic, that's the tactic done. Saved it. F10 fixtures. Yeah. Don't let your assistant manager take charge of your team. I learned that. I mean, we only had 2 lines up, which was them 2. Can't be bothered saying them, they're too long. So I rearranged some friendlies, and I've got some pretty tough teams. As you can see, Independiente, Shakhtar and Benfica. We done well against Independiente, it looks like, but just failed miserably in the end there. We got Independiente actually, second game of the season away. Copa Sudamerica, second preliminary round, Leg 1. We've got Newell's Old Boys and of course the same team in Leg 2, as you'd expect. They're also in our league, as you'll see. So, I think that might be it actually, this episode. Next episode will be at the end of my first month in charge, and what we'll end up doing is showing you, as I have in this episode, just different bits of the game that I thought would be valid, I guess is the right word, in the next video. And what I'll also be doing is showing you the best of the goals. So keep an eye out. It might well be tomorrow actually. So yes, thank you for watching. Good night.